I want to ask you about your thoughts now on finishing games. This is the third game now that you've gotten it done when it counts. And it was a struggle early on in the season, but, you finished this one tonight on a 19-6 run. And now, again, just your thoughts on how the team is starting to close things out.
I'm proud of our guys. Like you said, early in the season, we just didn't do a great job of closing out games. But we had huge contributions across the board tonight. I thought Nickeil was fantastic down the stretch, made some huge shots for us. Brandon was great all night. Jonas battled through it, and then Josh and Herb. Those guys just guarded. They were everywhere defensively, rebounding the ball. So just huge win on our part. But like you said, Graf, being able to close a game out, I think we're getting better, and we want to continue to get better at that.
I know they're going to ask you about Nickeil. I want to talk about Brandon real quick, because in the second quarter when Dame was starting to go off, you had Brandon to counteract that, and just how important it is for him, because, again, we've seen Lillard just go off here, and to be able to neutralize that was very big.
Yeah, it's huge for us. He settles us down offensively. So we want to get the ball in his hands. We got a few sets that we can run where we know we can get it to him. He's comfortable in that space. But it's what he does. Night in and night out, his responsibility is to carry the scoring load, and he's done a great job.
3 wins in a row, Coach. How does that validate what this team has been doing, the work they've been putting in?
It's great. I think it definitely validates the fact that we're moving in the right direction. When you asking your team to play hard and play together, not turn the ball over, and you're able to get results, it builds confidence, and that's what it's doing for us right now. So I'm happy about it. I know the guys are happy, and we just want to continue to build on this. I keep saying build, 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 but it's just where we are.
The team looks like they're having a lot of fun right now. We see it in practice. They enjoy playing together. How big is that for this team's success?
It's huge. I've said it before, but life can have challenges, and we're trying to create a workplace atmosphere, a culture that guys thoroughly enjoy coming in and working together, and that's what we're doing so far. I'm glad to see that they enjoy being around each other. They have a ton of fun, and with all of that, they work extremely hard. So even though it's fun, when the whistle blows and we get in between those lines, those guys are competitive, and we're seeing it on the floor.
Brandon has put together 3 strong weeks here of play. What have you seen from him just in terms of being able to sustain this? I mean, what has he done well, I guess, to string these games together like this?
I can tell just his IQ. He's watching tape. We're watching a ton of film as a team because we're not doing as much on the floor as we would like to. And he's putting it all together. He's getting more comfortable. He and I are talking daily about ways in which we can continue to progress our offense with everything being centered around him. And the guys are playing off of him. He's doing a great job. He's going to see all type of defenses, so we try to prepare him for those circumstances. But I'm proud of him, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, and Nickeil's had a lot of tough nights this season. Obviously, a great night from him tonight. What have the conversations been like in terms of just sticking with it with you guys this season?
It's just that. Just stick with it. It's a long season. Nickeil, along with other guys, will have nights where they don't shoot the ball. They'll have a few nights where they don't shoot the ball well, but I thought he just kept it simple tonight. He had open looks. He took them. He was on balance. When he didn't, he tried to get off the ball, and he had great movement. A lot of his shots came from other people driving, and Nickeil just moving and being in the right spots. So we want him to continue on this trend, and he was huge for us tonight.
Yeah, and even through some of those tough shooting nights for him, you've been consistent in your message that, hey, I want Nickeil to be aggressive. I want him to keep shooting. Why do you think that it was important to maintain that message with him even on the nights when he was, not shooting that well?
Yeah, it's important for our team to have a level of consistency. And early in the season, we were trying to figure it all out. Lineups, who's going to start, who's going to, be our reserves. But with Nickeil especially, I've always envisioned him coming in and being able to score at a high level for us. Some nights it'll be huge like tonight, 27, 30, whatever it is. Some nights it's 15, but quality 15 and 5 rebounds and 4 assists or what have you. So just staying consistent with our message to him. shoot quality shots. If you don't have it, get off the ball. It'll come back to you. And he did a great job of that tonight.
And earlier in the season, you were talking a lot about how much you guys were leaning on BI, leaning on JV to do a lot for you. How much does it help now that you have guys like Billy, Nickeil coming in and giving you some scoring off the bench where, JV doesn't have a typical night from himself, but you're still able to supplement that with scoring from the bench?
Yeah, it's big for us. Billy's been huge. Nickeil, we get contributions from a lot of our reserve guys, but tonight we needed the scoring from Nickeil and Billy, and they came in with great energy, moving the ball, playing the right way. And look, we'll have nights where it could be Trey, it could be Garrett, it could be any of our guys, but collectively it's important for us to continue to play the right way, and I thought for the most part we did that tonight.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, just what were you guys able to do defensively to close the game out?
Well, Damian Lillard, he's tough. It's evident in his 39 tonight, but we want to just try to make it tougher on him, blitz him in some pick and rolls, try to take the ball out of his hands as much as possible, and then just cause havoc defensively, get stops, be in the paint, fly out to shooters, rebound the ball, and go.
Willie, I think it goes back to preseason, but I know during the first few weeks of the season, you preached patience, talking about how this team was going to really start turning things around in December. Well, you guys have won 3 in a row, 4 or 5. Is this kind of what you envisioned, them coming together like this?
Yeah, I did, and that patience came with a lot of prayer. It was rough at the beginning, and it was challenging even on me to stay patient. But it's a long season, and this is an unbelievable group, high character guys, and we could see improvement every week. And we didn't get the results initially, but I think now the guys are believing more and more. And once again, I'm extremely proud of what we're doing. Got a long ways to go, but just continue to take baby steps.
And Will, how did you keep it fun for these guys when they were struggling? How did you keep it fun?
Big picture, we have it easy. Big picture, we live an unbelievable life. We're all extremely blessed. And just reiterating that to our guys. Big picture is we get to come in and play basketball for a living. And even when we lose games or it's challenging, not in the bigger scheme of life, it's not. So trying to get that message across and understanding that things are going to get better, but we can do something about it by clawing our way out of it, continue to stay together and enjoy it. Just this time is short. It's short for us. This platform is short. And so just trying to maximize these opportunities.
Let's go to Christos on Zoom.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
During the last almost 2 months, you played great basketball. You made some great wins, great performances as well. Do you feel that with wins like this, with games like these, as a Blazers, you build a foundation as a team?
Absolutely. It's definitely building our foundation. And I've been talking about it for a while now. Having the results, the last 3 games, and in the last maybe month or so has been huge for our program, huge for our confidence. And we just want to continue on that trend.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.